Are Epic 6 sales good, or are they just sold by a famous YouTuber? I'll be the judge of that. I bought these about 3 months ago, my own money, and I really just wanted to see, was the extra money worth it? I also have a comparison. These are Burpee. They're 8 cells. They're in a similar fashion, so I thought it would be good to kind of like contrast them, of where you can push from the bottom like you would do with the Epic 6 cells. Probably, I mean, the size difference looks obvious, but these are made out of like a really hard plastic, so there's no bending to them. And the Burpee ones have a softer bottom made of some kind of like plastic or silicone that actually bends whenever you push upon it. And I had the Burpee ones last year, had them for a full year. They did just fine. For me, the big draw for these was that I have to bring my seeds inside and put them on a windowsill. And I also purchased the big tray that comes with it. And this thing, I'll tell you right now, is so, so good. I really, really like it. It's very strong. I think it's like 10.99. I'll put all of the prices here of everything too. And it's pretty durable. I only got 6 of these. And like the big draw for these is just the quality. I can already tell a quality difference between these and the Burpee ones. And these basically, they're not bad, but they're basically kind of like a little fancier ice tray, if I'm being honest. That's kind of the quality of the plastic. Just before I started recording, I took out a couple items. I took out some like lettuce starts that I had, just like this, with like one hand, right? And this part where my finger's wiggling already cracked because I held it like this because it has all the soil and the plants growing. So yeah, just like if you bend an ice tray too far, it cracks. That's basically what these did. And I've had these for a lot less, only about 3 months, but I've left them outside and they've done just fine. I kind of feel like we need to do the Epic stand test for these two just to see the strength. That's kind of like the big selling part, is an indie brand. Obviously, I'd rather support an indie brand, and then the quality will last you for years. And I don't think the burpee ones are bad necessarily. You're just probably only going to use them for 1 year, and that's about it. And when I went to push the soil out through the bottom, which is like the big selling factor, is that you can just push them up, it smushed the soil, and like the soil kind of fell apart. And I think that's because of all the pressure you have to put on the bottom of them. And with the 6 cells, you literally just push your finger and it pushes it through. All of the roots are really, really healthy. And like the big design of it is that once these little slats on the side show up, that the roots will stop growing. Air will kill the roots. And it'll give you like a really healthy like root ball basically to plant. So I think the big question is, would I buy the burpee ones again? Most likely not. I will continue to use the ones I bought because, like, I have 2 of them, and one of them is still okay. And for my situation, I don't have a greenhouse or anything, so I have to bring my seeds in at night. And you can use the tray and bring everything in and out, which will be fine. But for me, I have to put them on my like washing machine, so it gets a little inconvenient to have to move it back and forth every time, especially if you want to wash laundry. And these, I can put these in the windowsill, and they're designed to be put in your windowsill. It'd be interesting if Epic Gardening can come out with a windowsill setup, one where you could still bottom water at the same time, because these will fit in my window, but I can't bottom water. There's just no way. So if you're not sure, or if you've just never used the company before, I think you won't be disappointed. Like, I think they're pretty set on their word. I've bought a few of their seeds this year, and they grew just fine. If you just wanted to try the company out, I would say buy this tray here. The tray is only 10.99, so it's pretty affordable. You can buy multiple ones, and I even used it just to like put my stuff in, and then like carried it around my backyard. Like I piled my seeds in and my 6 cells and kind of walked around with them. It was very convenient. I do think I actually want to go back and buy more of these planters, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the 4 cells instead of 6. I will say these are smaller than I imagined they would be. And that could just be like a depth perception thing, but they looked larger when they used them on YouTube. And I think I'd rather have the 4 cells instead because they are larger. And you can see here everything is growing really great, really healthy roots. And these bad boys are going to get planted today. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you have any of these products? Did they actually work bad for you? How long have they lasted? I feel like most people that use these seem pretty happy. So I think the like glamour of it being a popular YouTuber, I think is maybe just a little bit of biased on some people's parts. They work just fine. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.